Hello and welcome to Guai Gaming, where we're playing ARK, and at home in the UK we're having a bit of a heat wave, so I thought I would introduce today's video under the burning sun. Oh, hello. Under the burning sun of Scorched Earth, so that you can maybe partake in my suffering a little bit by proxy. But don't worry, we will be getting right into Extinction. And we're back where we belong in Extinction, where the sun isn't quite such a threat. So, during the stream of the weekend, we built this monstrosity of a gigafarm. As you can see, it is not even close to being filled up yet. We do have rough estimates that it can hold around 100 gigas, maybe. But we're currently in the process of filling her up and getting her up to full capacity. But as you can see, it is working, you know. We are getting eggies being dropped by these beautiful orange gigas. So we should soon have our monochromatic power army of neon orange gigas, which will be absolutely incredible. We've got ourselves some chests here, some storage boxes that we're using to store the eggs until they're ready to hatch, and then in here we have several aircon units, we have a pile of eggs, and Giga Hunter, she's been sort of promoted. She's been put into retirement now. No longer does she have to go out into the wild and hunt actual gigas. Instead now she just chills in her air-conditioned box and murders babies. That's her life now. That's her life now. So I am quite happy with this. It is working very well. It is functioning nicely. We have had a couple of mutations. Unfortunately, they weren't in anything useful. We had the first mutation, which was in weight, and I believe we had one or two mutations in speed, but it is only a matter of time before these guys figure out what I want and give us a mutation into melee. And, you know, once we're there, we can just push and push and push. And with that many gigas, you know, with 100 or so gigas, all stacked on top of each other, eventually, it should go well. So we need to remember that those eggs are about to hatch. They've got 18 minutes on them. So if I bop around and do too much stuff, they're going to all be hatched, and we're going to have a massive blob of eldritch horror of all gigas combined into each other and combined into the floor and stuff. So I'd really rather not have to deal with that. So what we're going to do now is we're going to go back to our base, have a little look at our situation, and maybe have a think about what we're planning on doing today. There are a couple of things on our list that we could have a look at. We could go and have a look at doing another cave. We could go and have a look at trying to tame myself a frost drake. We could go and have a look at seeing if those wolves from the ice cave are tameable, just for the fun. I want to keep reiterating that, like, if we tame something that's broken as fuck, like a 270 level wolf, we're not going to actually use it in regular play. I don't want to... I'm not trying to exploit the game. I just think it would be hilarious to have, like, a level 400, 500 wolf. I just think that would be really funny, that's all. And, you know, there was a lot of disagreement in the chat over whether or not it would even work. So I'm kind of leaning towards we do that. Or we could go and do another supply drop. We do have, of course, Red Bellier here, who is rearing and ready to go for another supply drop, or even an element vein, since we have a lot of those, since we haven't done any of those, and we're going to need a lot of elements. There's a lot of options for us today, but a little bit unsure about how we're going to do it, where we're going to go from here, and whatnot. So, let's get ourselves prepared, let's have a little think, and let's wait the 18 minutes until those babies hatch, and then we'll flap down there, have a look at them, and see what we need to do after that. In here, I got out my female. I've got out all the females, and I was thinking to myself, that's it. We've got this dude over here glitching away in the corner. He's got a mutation in food. He's not useful. But look, under here, these two, there's this one. This one here, if we can get to it. I think we just managed to get it. Right. This is a female, level 211 with a mutation in damage. Right. So if we can get her And if we pick this last one up here, this last one needs to go out as well. There we go. Right, so that should now be time to murder everything, basically. Even the babies have a lot of health. Like, 2k health is a lot. It's just a really good thing that they can't attack. Because even baby gigas, I think, would actually wreck me here. This many of them in this small an environment, yeah. But they can't attack, so they die. Let's get rid of them. And then, so we need to get this female with the damage mutation. She needs to come out of here. And then we need to get the male out of the breeding hall. There's no point letting him do any more breeding. We've already got a ton of eggs, and we've got a damage mutation now. So we need to breed him with her to get ourselves a male that's got damage mutation and the colours that we want. I'm trying to... oh god, how to say this. I'm trying to keep the colours that I want in the breeding. God. I realise how that makes me sound. Almost done. There are a lot of baby gigas, and they have a lot of health, which is frustrating. The Velenosaur's leveling up from doing this, so that's kind of cool. Like, the Velenosaur had a lot of levels already, but killing this many gigas is leveling it up even further. How are you doing? I bet you don't have a lot of regular meat. No, not huge amounts, but enough that I could give a little bit to each of the babies. Right, I am now going to start... Oh, look! One managed to escape all the way down there. Oh, I'll have to hunt that down. Right, I'm going to sort out these females, get rid of the ones with the wrong colours, and all of that type of stuff now, and collect all these eggs, put these eggs in here, get the male, tell the male to stop breeding, you know. All the humongous amount of stuff we need to do to get this farm up and running, to keep this farm going. I think what we're actually going to do is behaviour, disable mating, and then we'll bring him down separately later on. Okay. Let's just... There we go. Right, that should work. Let's get to the housekeeping side of this. Right, so we've got our babies sorted out now. It looks like the floor is melting there. That's a bit strange. Babies are sorted out. All there is now to do is to wait for them to grow up. But we have 2 orbital supply drops that we can have a quick peek at. So they've got this one here. That looks red. Right, okay, that's red. I'm kind of thinking we do the red one, to be honest with you. I'm kind of leaning towards doing the red supply drop. We've just downloaded the Better Horde Mode mod. Just done that. Yep. I don't even need to go check that other one. The red one is right there, really near base. This is perfect. We can fly to our base, fly straight back there, and have a look at this red orbital supply drop with our Giga. I am... Shit, we still have... Oh no! I have PvE mode turned off because I've been killing babies. But if I log out of my game to turn PvE mode on, the supply drop will vanish. Nah! It's not fair! Fuck! Right, there's only one way to do this then, and that's to put some metal spikes down. That's the only way I can think of actually being able to manage this. So now I'm really invested in this now. Spike. Metal spikes crafted at the smithy. Of course they are. Let's put all these away. We don't need these with us. Let's get these healing tonics. We might actually want some of them. Let's split half them off. We don't need all of them though. Let's turn this off. And let's have a look at what we've got to craft. Spoik. We need fibre. Alright, they're made of metal, hide, and fibre. What an odd combination. Is this the only thing in the game that uses fibre and metal? It can't be. I feel like it is, though. I feel like it actually might be. Right, let's go wild. Let's make 20 of them. Let's take 20 of them with us. Let's take our Gigi, obviously. What level is Gigi, actually? Gigi is 246. So how many levels has Gigi had in to put him to? 56, right. Okay, so Gigi's not leveling up anytime soon, probably. I don't think. Right. So we got Red Belly. We'll get on our Snow Owl. And we'll take all of these spikes with us. I'm not sure how confident I am about this, to be completely honest with you. Right. Weaponry. I think maybe we take a spear instead of our crossbow. I can't imagine our crossbow is going to do much. I can't imagine the spear is going to do much. Honestly, maybe we leave all of this here. Because we don't need it. And if we get knocked off, it's just stuff that we're either going to lose or is going to weigh us down. Yeah, that's kind of my philosophy here. If we get knocked off or Gigi dies, then everything we take with us we're going to lose, to be honest. So don't take anything with us that we're not happy to lose. That we're not happy to potentially lose. Because those high-level dinos, I've seen it before. We've seen it before. They don't just despawn like they're supposed to. You know, we've had level 270 Spinos and stuff hang around. Alright. This is gonna go terribly wrong. Let me just have a quick sip of my iced Pepsi. Okay. I'm ready. This is gonna go dreadfully. No, I really do think we're gonna die here. I got my RG instead of my Snow Owl. I'm fucking idiot. I want the Snow Owl. I want the Snow Owl because it gives us the potential of some tiny amount of healing for the Giga. Should we also take our Rex with us? We could take our Rex with us, actually, and we could take the original Gigas. Like, we shouldn't need them anymore. Not now that we've got that humongous farm. So, at the moment, they're just dead weight. So, I mean, we've got a couple of Rexes here. And a couple of Gigas. And a Baryonyx. We don't need the Baryonyx. Like, this is a little army that we've got here. There's my Giga. Right. Let's have a look at everything we've got and let's prepare it properly. Let's not bother with the Baryonyx for two reasons. One, it doesn't fit on the hotbar, and two, let's be completely honest here. If we take the Baryonyx, it'll die in 38 seconds. If that. Right. So this tech Rex here, this one is mutated. It has +1 HP and +1 stamina, which is cool and everything. But let's be honest, again, we don't really care. So we just stick all of its points into melee, and then we'll stick it back in the box. This is just extra damage and extra stuff to make the enemies focus on it. This one is +1 HP, and this one's got a lot more levels, so let's stick all of them in. And this one is wearing a saddle, which I don't actually want it to do. Because we might need the saddle. And this is just a sacrificial Rex, so I don't care about its saddle. Like, everything we're taking with us, these 3 Rexes and these the 2 original Gigas, I'm fully expecting to perish. Fully expecting to perish. Which is fine. But at least now we've got some extra saddles in case, you know, anything goes wrong with our farm and we need to move stuff around a bit or whatever. And we've got our orange Giga. Just stick its points into damage. And then we'll do the same with our other giga as well. I don't know. 3 gigas and 3 rexes. That's quite a force. It's quite a significant force compared to everything else we've fielded so far on this map. I'm feeling confident. I'm feeling confident we're going to manage a level red supply drop here, and we better get some really good equipment for it. Watch me lose 2 gigas and 3 rexes, and in return I'll get like 4 cryopons and some stone fucking walls. Watch that be the case. Ugh. Right, let's get over there and let's have a look. I am nervous. We saw the level of those spinos that were appearing. But they are just spinos. It's just spinos and rexes. I don't think there are any gigas for this one. And even if there are, corrupted gigas are apparently the same sort of, you know, they have that same nerf as a tamed giga. They're not on a wild giga level, which means potentially we could do it. Right, so the way we're going to do this is like this. I should have taken... Shit, I should have dropped them off. It doesn't matter now. It really doesn't matter now. We'll actually, if we have time, we'll just put them on the Rexes, because it's better that they're on the Rexes than in my inventory, isn't it? If they're going to be here, they may as well be here and get used. Okay. So the way we're going to do this is we're going to land here. Get our Giga out. Put the Snow Owl away. Oh, and the Snow Owl's got all this in it. Right, no, we're going back. I'm really sorry. I'm really sorry. I keep forgetting that my Snow Owl has all of those items in it. Can't use the Snow Owl when it's got all the fucking loot from the last mission in it. Entirely my fault there. I am sorry. I am sorry. Right. Let me fly back. I'll grab an RG or something, and then we'll go from there. Because I'm just wasting everyone's time here, and I apologise profusely for that. We are in the right area now, so let's get Gigi out again. Let's put Bird away. Let's get on Gigi, march over there. Right, let's march over there, and we're going to have to be quick with the spikes, I think. Okay, so how do we do this? So we go like 1, like this. I don't know how to activate the supply drop. There we go, it's active. I can't remember the commands for telling my dinos to be aggressive, so let's just get them out and then let's deal with that then. There we go, they're out. I think it's this one is neutral. Right. What am I waiting for? I mean... Oh, we've got the thing on first, haven't we? The force field. Why is the force field getting small? Is the force field supposed to get small? Right, let's just get out and kill this one. I mean, if we can do a lot of damage just on our Giga by ourselves first, that would be useful. Until the force field falls. As long as we don't get stuck on the terrain like a fucking AI dino. Which is looking like it might happen here. Alright, I don't like this bit here. This bit's annoying. Alright, so let's get around and kill this Triceratops. Is that it? That was wave 1. Right, should we... Should we take the opportunity to put some more spikes down? I feel like we should. Feel like we should. Okay, and can we put any spikes on this rock here, just in case some of them get up here? No, it doesn't want to let me do that, so we'll put them like there, okay. Oh god, that's a lot. Quick, onto my dino, onto my dino, onto my dino. I need to turn and face, turn and face. Set to aggressive. That's a lot. Oh, there we go. This is the mod working, showing us where they are. I'm getting sort of stuck here. I feel like we're going to kill the supply drop, so I don't feel like doing this without the PvE mode was a good idea, but it's kind of fun to see how much damage my boys and girls can do. Yeah, we've absolutely wrecked it. Although, to be honest, my dino should spread out a little bit more now. I hope. And I think we're focusing a lot more on... I think we're doing a lot of damage to the spikes, but maybe less to the drop. There we go. We're out of spikes now, though. Go! Kill it! We're totally going to break the supply drop ourselves, but who cares? This is fun. Just Giga Army absolutely wrecking everything. God, can you imagine a few of my actual proper bred Gigas, a few of the ones I'm on now? And maybe if I had a Yeti to give them the damage raw buff. Oh, now that's... then you're talking. Fine, I see the benefits of a Yeti. We'll get a Yeti on us. Corrupted Rex there. We need to help our tech Rex. Honestly, we kind of want them to be focusing on our dinos. That's what's good for us. Them focusing on our dinos instead of on the drop is, you know, really good. But I don't think we're going to manage it. Although it is working a lot better with these bigger dinos. Like I said, they get stuck on the terrain a bit less. So even though, you know, even though there's a chance of them getting stuck on the terrain still, it does seem to be happening a lot less, which is good. So I'm really glad we've reached the stage where we can do the red supply drops. I think with PvE mode we could flatten this. Yeah. Yeah. PvE mode, I don't think we'd have a fucking problem at all doing this. Kind of want to get that Spino there before it gets to the drop. Like that. That's what we're talking about. Oh, concerned about these. Is that a wyvern? What? I can bite you out of the air, you stupid fucking dragon. Come here. Yeah. Red Belly is your king. You fucking know it. Worship the bred and imprinted Giga, for it is majestic and strong. Power! Its bite radius is so big it can take out wyverns, what the fuck? Okay. Jesus, they've got a lot of health. Right, we need to be focusing a bit more on the actual supply drop, I think. I don't know how it's doing in terms of its health. See if we can have a look. I'm concerned that that giga there is hurting it by just standing on it. So let's see if we can get him out of the way. There we go. Right. Do you think we've got time to get off and have a look? I know I should have brought my spyglass. Uh, 79,000 out of 100,000. It should be fine then. Yeah. Oh, hello, big boy. Wyvern time. One wyvern down. Two wyvern down. Wyverns are never exactly known for their super tanky health, though, were they? So, being able to bite with this. It leveled up! Shit! It's getting myself into a position where I can bite the wyverns, but I'm not biting the supply drop. This might be the last wave. There we go. I think we've done it. Oh no! We lost a Rex. I'm honestly surprised we didn't lose a lot more. There we go. Fire Wyvern, Talon, Corrupted Heart. We need them. Don't give two shits about Black Pearls. Yeah. There we go. What wave number are we on now? 4 of 5, 68,000. I think we can manage it. There's the last one. It's a passer. Stuck on the rock. There we go. Okay, I am hungry. Last wave. See some coming from over there. I'm actually going to try and spread out my... I'm going to try and spread out the dinos a tiny bit. Because they're obviously doing a bad job just being sat there. That wyvern's just going to wreck though. Sod it. We have to deal with this wave. The REXES are down. The Rex is down. That fire attack is lethal. Oh, Wyvern got caught. Wyvern got trapped there. Right, if we turn around and get these stegos. I think we've done it. I really think we've done it. The mod is, I don't know if it's helping particularly much this time. It's nice that it locates them for me. But I think it helps a lot more. I think it would have helped a lot more on the smaller, for God's sake, sorry. It would have helped a lot more for the orbital supply drops that had smaller dinos in them. I'm struggling to speak because I'm so excited. Yes! Red supply drop complete. How much health did it have left? 63. I think we did well there. Come on then, eject your items. Oh crap, I can't walk. Walls. Was that tech armor? And a hazmat helmet. What the fuck? Bird. Shit. If I drop it all, it'll... Yeah, Jojo, you were right. Thank you. Great advice there. And do the same thing here. Because if you have a quick look, these despawns in 1 minute, this despawns in 5 minutes. So yeah, totally correct on that. Totally correct on that front. Wow, that's a lot of black pearls. Right. Right, we're going to have to be really choosy now about what we're actually taking with us, I think. So, like, metal, I don't really think there's much of a point taking metal with us, to be completely honest with you. Okay, let's have a look. Let's drop metal. Let's drop the metal structures. Anything I can farm extensively, like metal. I'm not interested in that, or that, or that. Yeah, okay, right, so metal, that's more metal. Let's go through these bags now. We've got a few minutes, so let's go through these bags and just take what it is we want from them. So, like, we don't want those metal walls. I mean, sure, it's nice and everything, but it's just it's a lot of weight for stuff that we realistically can farm. Oh, God, we've got all of the goddamn... Oh, all of the... What am I trying to say? Cryopods now. Every single cryopod we could ever want, right? I think that's everything. How are you doing for your weight, then? You're actually not that bad, so we can maybe take some metal with us. You know, it's not bad to take metal with us, is it? Black pearls? Nah, we can farm black pearls. Why is my carry weight struggling with this? Oh! Shit, that's why! Look at that! I wondered why I couldn't carry so much stuff. 70 spiked walls, that's great. We made a profit on spiked walls. What the fuck? Okay, let's pick everyone back up. Let's pick everyone back up. Red Belly, you did fucking brilliantly. Let's just see if you've got any stuff we want on you. Yep. Good boy. There's a good giga. Red supply drop. Done. Look at that. We've gone from seriously struggling with supply drops to honestly, I found that red one kind of easy. I think with enough gigas and enough structures, I think we could do a purple one. I don't think we need to recruit the wife to do purple ones. I think this mod, because I think the mod gives us a little bit more room to wiggle before the orbital supply drop cancels, which is really nice. But I think our gigas are strong, so I think we could maybe do it. Let's see if they've got any things we want, like corrupted hearts and stuff. Don't think so far. Let's pick them up. And once we've picked them all up and we're sat on our RG, we'll have a proper look at what we've got. I know I haven't had a look at it properly yet, but just give me a second. I want to make sure that we're not going to get into a fight, basically. And then there was another supply drop up there. I'm not sure what that is. If that's red as well, I'd be tempted to fly over there and just do that quickly off camera. Now that we know we can do it. Just... you know, just because I can. And that was on PvE mode off as well. We were damaging that, and we still managed to do such a good job. Oh, I'm really happy. Right, let's have a look at what we got. So, we got an absolute fucking boatload of cryopods. Jesus Christ. We got a nice amount of cementing paste. We got a Ascendant assault rifle. The assault rifles weren't fantastic, but still, it's cool, it's cool. An Ascendant Allosaurus saddle. And we're kind of past Allosauruses, but alright. A Journeyman pistol. I'm sorry, I'm having to drink a lot because it is really warm, so I am sorry if you can hear me drinking. Sorry, it's very hot. A lot of polymer, which is nice. Now, these are the things that I am interested in. Ascendant flak gauntlets and an Ascendant flak chest piece. Look at that. We need an otter. We need an otter. We need an otter so we can wear ascendant armor and not overheat. In fact, an otter might actually be our next main thing to get. As absolutely ridiculous as that sounds, journeyman compound bow. I've not used a single compound bow, actually. Right, I'm really happy with that loot haul. That's really nice, especially the the metal spikes. I'm very happy with the metal spikes. This is an ascendant mana saddle. Ooh, that's good. That's good. Wait a second, that's the blueprint for tech leggings. Did we just find that? Are they items? Oh! What the fuck? I don't know how much how much damage they sorry, how much armor they regularly have. So I don't know if that at 705 that must be higher. It must. I mean, that helmet there must be amazing. Because it's 700 and it requires 1,500 black pearls and 12,000 metal. So that must be an incredible piece of armor. Yeah, because the durability is different. So this is better than the regular shit you can craft. Oh my god. Oh, fuck me. Right, let's get back, drop this off. I'm going to flap over there, have a look at what that is. And then maybe, honestly, it's otter time. I really do think an otter might be the next big thing we need. So that we can wear this really good flak armor without cooking. And we'll be really survivable then. Oh, I'm really happy with how that went. I'm really happy with what we got. Oh, that other supply drop was actually yellow, not red. So I thought I could just do it with just my giga. And I've turned out that I've done a heck of a lot of damage to the actual supply drop itself. We're on the last wave here. Honestly, I'm 50-50 whether or not this will actually work. The thing's on fire, which is something I haven't seen before. So that's cool. That it can get set on fire. I kind of like that. I did the drop even though it was yellow, just because I'm kind of hoping for some nice crossbows or tool blueprints, and I have a feeling that the red supply drops are maybe a bit high level for that type of stuff. You get what I mean? Like, that they're going to drop me tech and guns, tech stuff and gun stuff and things, and all I really want is like a nice crossbow. Actually, if this Athelplura is one of the last stuff, then... Oh god. Yeah, there's a teleporting enemy problem as well, which is interesting. Alright, let's drop everything. Let's see how far off we are. I don't really care about the pants. There we go. Yeah, so look, that shows me that the enemy's there, and then it doesn't actually appear until I get close to it, which is quite interesting. And I guess is a pretty good indicator of why I had such a fucking horrible time trying to find the enemies without this mod, because they're literally invisible. Like, what the fuck? Alright, let's get our owl out, because the owl's what we're going to load up. Honestly, cryopods, I've literally had to make two storage boxes just for cryopods at this point. I'm seriously thinking of unlocking the vault, you know, the big storage vault, just so I can sort out the fucking cryopod, the amount of cryopods I've got. It's kind of getting ridiculous. Oh, we've got some spiked walls. I saw that. Right. Oh, shit. Always gets me when it does that. I think that's everything. I think we managed to pick up everything. So let's get it all stuck in the owl. Let's get stone dropped. Let's get metal dropped. Let's get stone pillars dropped. Don't need any of them. Right, quick scan. Yep, that's fine. Let's pick up our giga, and then we'll kind of have a quick look at what we actually got from it. There's another supply drop just up the hill, but I'm kind of feeling... I'm feeling like I need to sort of set my settings up when I log in. Like, I need to be like... I am going to do some giga breeding for 6 hours now, so I'm going to have my PvE settings off. But for everything else, turn PvE settings on. So I have specific breeding or metal farming times, and then the rest of the time I have PvE on. Otherwise, it's just proving to be a complete pain to do these supply drops. Like, most of the damage done to the supply drop there was from me and my giga stomping around. I bet a good portion of the damage done to the purple supply drop was from me. Sorry, the red supply drop was from me and my giga and my other gigas. Like, I wonder if we could do a red supply drop with no spikes, with a few gigas, and PvE mode turned on. What level is this? Purple! I don't think we're ready for purple. I think purple will kill us, so we're gonna leave. Purple maybe once we've got a few more gigas. I think like 10 gigas, maybe a few more, and I think we're gonna do fine for purple. I'll piss off. I think I'm faster than it. I'm definitely faster than it if I do this. Whee! Fuck you! Yep, we got away from it. Nice. I hate corrupted pterodons. Fucking hate them. Right, so let's have a quick look at the loot we got. I actually haven't had a proper look at it. So we got 5 wooden spike walls. So they're shit, they're off. We got a shadow stake saute. We got some riot armor. That's kind of cool. It's not as good as some of the flak we've got. In fact, it's nowhere near as good as some of the flak we've got, especially back at base. But it's cool. It's cool. A hatchet. What saddle are these? Carno saddles? Yeah. No, not interested. I still don't think I've ever tamed a Carno. Have I tamed a Carno? We've got an apprentice pump shotgun. That's quite nice. And another fabricated sniper rifle. Apparently I need to make a grinder. What? What? Oh, is it turned on everything? I don't know why it's showing me that. You must learn this engram before crafting it. Yeah, I can't make the tech replicator yet. I don't know why it's showing up in the RG. Anyway, yeah, I don't think we've ever tamed a Carno. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I can't remember ever having actually tamed a Carno. I really don't like the look of them. They're one of the ugliest dinos in the game, I think. So, what we're going to do now is drop our stuff off. And then I think the place to go and get otters, because that's what I want otters, is probably the sunken forest. Because that seemed like the place that had the most water. I feel like that's the place to go get otters. I really want an otter, so that we can wear the stupidly good armor without, you know, freezing over there or cooking over there. I like how I've just completely abandoned that Archie there. So let's drop our stuff off. Let's get ourselves our spear, maybe. We're gonna need to kill the otters. Let's see. We're going to have to kill not the otters. No, we're not going to kill the otters. Jesus. We're going to have to kill the fish to make the otters happy. So maybe we'll want to take some regular arrows with us. Yeah, we'll take some regular arrows with us. I don't feel like this can... Yeah, ammo type metal arrow. Should we give it a try? Metal arrow. Requires cementing paste, fiber, metal. Oh, there we go. We've got another thing that uses metal and fiber. Cementing paste, fiber, metal, polymer. That seems like a huge investment for something I don't actually give a shit about. Yeah, no, I'd rather just use my crossbow. We'll just not go underwater, basically. Let's get our tools back. So get our pickaxe and axe. And some regular arrows and a crossbow. And we're going to use regular arrows on the crossbow because we're going to shoot some fishies. Okay. I think that's everything we need. We've got tools, we've got food, we've got water, we've got a giga, we've got a very... Oh, I didn't realise he had a sad face. Oh, God. Put him out of his misery. There we go. Jesus, 400 damage. Is that because it's a headshot? Ooh, that's nice. That's cool. Right, let's... I'm sorry, I'm such a child in this game sometimes. Let's head over to the sunken forest then, and let's see if we can't find ourselves an otter or two. Preferably two. I'd like to get them bred. I'd like that mating boost. I want my otters from the island back. They were some super otters. If I could genuinely, right, if I was doing a playthrough, and the playthrough rules were you're allowed one dino that you take with you each map, one type of creature, no matter how many mutations on it and stuff, I'd probably pick otters. Because I think they break the game. They break the early game. Like, imagine Scorched Earth, but you're not scared of the heat. Yeah, it's just so powerful. Anyway, fuck it, right. We're gonna go over to the sunken forest. So, I took a wrong turn somewhere, and I am not in the sunken forest. I'm in hell. It's orange. Why are you doing this to me? You're orange. I'm orange. I love orange. Leave me alone, fucking monster. You can't get me. Ooh, Quetzal. Huh? I think that's the first Quetzal I've seen. I wonder... Oh, he's after the Quetzal. Alright, yep, he's off. That's awesome. I was actually going to say I wonder if I can freeze him out of the air, but no. He just got distracted. He's like me, he gets very easily distracted. Shit, there's still a lot of wyverns. Oh my god, there's a lot. Fuck. I don't know where I am. Is that the sunken forest? I don't know where I am. Oh my god, there are so many gigas here. What the fuck? This is just... I don't think I've been here before. I haven't been here before. This is just gigas and rexes and wyverns. Oh my god. I'm scared. I'm in the danger zone. No, no, no. Leave me alone. My safe word is tomato. Oh, they respected my safe word. That's very kind of them. Oh, there you go. That's why it's important to always have a safe word set up, guys. It's important. Oh, fuck me. I was convinced I was going to die then. Oh, Jesus. And I've obviously got my best giga in my pocket, so dying would be really sad. And to be honest, if my snow owl can't outrun them, nothing can. So, is this the place? I think this actually might be the place. So I think we went really, really, really wrong. We turned up way earlier than we should have done. We should have gone along in a straight line for a while first. But here we are. Oh, this is very aberration-y, isn't it? Diving down into the depths of the canyons. There, that's nice. Right. Right. So time to have a look around and see if I can't find some otters. This is the place with all the water, or it seems to be the place with all the water, so... Hopefully we've got some down here. I'll have a look around and we will see what we can find. Oh, a gacha! I don't care, I can breed gacha, so I don't think there's any point taming them anymore, is there? I mean, what level is it? 50. But apparently level doesn't matter for gachas. There are beavers here. To be honest, I don't know if there are even otters down here. So I'm going to have a flap around and see if we can find any. And... oh, I'm dying! There we go, we got an otter up, but I almost died. Come on, little otter. Alright, that's one otter. There's a bunch of other raptors out here, which is irritating. So I keep thinking they're actual raptors and panicking. But they're not. They're just other raptors. Right, so we've got otter number 1, who is... let's have a look at his stats now. Otter number 1 has 25 in melee. I'm not too disappointed with that. That's not terrible. Let's get him packed up. Let's see if we can find him a... partner so we can get little babby weenie otters. Let's have a look. Let's see if there's one around here somewhere. There. There's one. Female. Nice. Right, let's get a crossbow. Let's kill this fish that's just here. And... where did the otter go? Fuck. They're so hard to see. There it is. There it is. Alright. Come here, you. It's level 50, so I'm assuming... not quite one fish. Right, let's turn the tracker on. There we go. Now it becomes a lot easier. Now we just need to find a fish to kill again. And we should be golden. Why are there no more fish? Okay, like seriously, where are all the fish? Problem. Fuck. There's nothing here. There's no fish or anything. There. Missed entirely. Crossbow doesn't work on... oh no, the crossbow does work underwater. I had it in my head that the crossbow didn't work underwater for some reason. Does the crossbow work? The crossbow must work underwater because I've used trank arrows with the crossbow underwater. Why did I have it in my head that the crossbow wouldn't work underwater? Is it just the regular bow that doesn't work underwater? It's very silly of me. No, come here. I hate it. The button for feeding it is the same button to drop the fish. It just doesn't make things nice to use. Feed fish. There we go. Right. Let's grab this otter as well. And then I want to test out the crossbow underwater to see if I'm just being a muppet or not. Probably. I mean, usually that's what's happening. Let's see. So if we get fully into the water... yeah, it works. I mean, of course it works. I remember it working. I don't know why I just deleted that knowledge from my head. There's another one. Level 15. Fuck that. Okay. Now, this... how to get out of here? I think this place is like a circle. Like, the main river is like a circle around this central pillar. And the central pillar is the point where we can get out. That's what I think, anyway. After exploring it a little bit, looking for these otters, exploring it for 20 minutes or so, looking for these otters. So I think if we just fly over here... yeah, I think the main river goes like, wee, all the way around like that. But if we just fly up here, we should be able to get out. I think. Let's have a look. And then once we've got out, we can get back to base, breed these otters, and then give our armour a try and see if the otters are good enough to carry us through both the desert and the snow area. If not, then we'll go and we'll need to maybe kill some baby gigas. Just ourselves, not on a dino. If we kill the baby giga ourselves with our own hands, that seems to level up our shoulder pet a lot faster than if we do it on a dino. That's how I leveled up the light pets back in Aberration anyway. was killing Spino babies with my own hands. But to do that, probably will want some bullets for that Ascendant shotgun, for that Journeyman shotgun we found, the pump action shotgun. I'm not going to try and kill a baby Giga with a pointy stick. That's just going to take fucking forever. Right, we're out. So that actually worked. I have no idea if that's the only place where we can find otters, or if there are other places we can find otters. I really don't know. But we're going to head back to the base now. We'll stop off at the gigafarm on the way. Have a quick look at how our giggies are growing up. I'll do that off camera, collect the eggs and stuff, and then we'll go straight back to our base and see if we can get the otters to, you know, anyway. Otter loving time. Oh my god, look at that! That is hideous! Like, it's orange, so I like it on the just on general principle of it being orange. 1 second, I'm curious about something. Let's try something. It's not working. I thought I could... I thought I was able to freeze in the air. Why is it not letting me do the air freeze thing? I could have sworn it let me do an air freeze thing. I could have sworn it let me do that in the air and, like, knock flyers out of the air at one point. But it's just not letting me do it. Maybe I've imagined it, maybe I've dreamed that. Alright, never mind. Let's get back to base, like we said. Do you see these dropped bags here? Do you know what they are? Each dropped bag is where one of my gigas starved to death because I apparently didn't give them enough food. Oh no. It's not good. It's not good at all. Okay. Let's put this one in position. Oh fuck. That's really stupid. I didn't give them enough food. Thank God that the one with the melee mutation we actually put within range of the food trough. Thank fucking God for that. What an absolute mess. Right, let's tell all the ones downstairs not to breed. And then what we'll do is we'll manually tell these two to breed. Because all we actually want is these two breeding at the moment. Right, that works. Oh, what a fucking stupid thing to do. I need to put another feeding trough over here. Specifically for babies. Ugh, what a mess. Alright. That's something we can sort out at a later date. That's really, really, really stupid of me. Actually, in fact, got a bit of metal there, we've got a bit of wood. Let's just grab some fibre and then we can just quickly put that down and then we know it's there, don't we then? I feel really stupid for that. That's like how many gigas? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 gigas we just let starve to death. Right, there we go. Not my brightest moment at all, but it is what it is. How much meat do you have, Giga Hunter? Probably not a lot. Not a lot at all, so you're going to starve as well if we're not careful. A lot of spoiled meat though, that's kind of nice. And some damage. Right, let's just take a second to farm some meat up. I mean, it takes like 2 seconds with this guy. And obviously get rid of all the defenders. Oh my word, gigas are OP. I don't think I realised just how ridiculously powerful gigas could be. I was massively underestimating them. When we tried them on the island, I just wasn't feeling it. But now, holy crap. Right, so now we can get all of this meat. And then we know that we're set up here then. You know, there's nothing else we need to do. Next time we want to come and breed, I could just sit here for probably all day tomorrow, to be honest. And see if we can get these gigas nice and mutated up. See how many we can get in a day. Yeah. Okay. Can't believe we let so many fucking starve to death. What a waste. Alright, never mind. Let's get back to base and focus on otters. Let's focus on things that aren't dead. Focus on things we can actually do well. Will you look at that? We have an otter again. Oh, this makes me happy. We haven't had an otter since the island. This brings back fabulous memories and not so fabulous memories. My God, we lost a lot of otters back on the island to... There was a lot of deaths. But we will try and keep you safe, okay? You will do fine. We were very bad at the game back on the island. We're less bad now, okay? Have faith in me. Right, let's have a look at our armour. So what I've done is I've gone and selected the best bits of armour we've got. And for most of it, it's flak, and then for the boots, it's riot boots. They're the best boots we've got at the moment, which I know means we're going to have an issue when it comes to repairing them, but we will cross that bridge when we get to it. So, at the moment, our armour rating is 223.5007. I feel like that's a bit irrelevant. That is far too many decimal places here. Just tell me it's 223.5. I'll fucking round it up. I don't know. Anyway, that's way too much. Right, so. And if you look here, we've got hypothermic insulation at 36 and hyperthermal at 232. So we do really well in the hot, and we do less well in the cold. Let's put on our new shiny armor and let's have a look at how all this changes. So we've got 200, 30, 200 basically. So our 200 has changed to a 1,766, making us a lot more fucking tanky. Our 30 has changed to 200, so we are now pretty decent actually in the cold. We're pretty nice and toasty. The problem is our hyperthermic, our ability to withstand heat, has gone from 200 to minus 100. As you can see, we have already started to lose health. Even just sat here, we are overheating and cooking in our armor, which is why I thought we would need an otter. So let's see how much of a difference the otter makes. We're at 200 and minus 100. Brings us up to 400 and minus 11. So, it makes a difference, but it could make more of a difference with some more levels. This is an imprinted otter, but it has no levels. So I think we're going to have to level Otty the otter up. I haven't named it Otty yet, but we probably should. I think we're going to need to level our otter up a little bit because that isn't looking great. I think we will still struggle in a hot area, to be honest. Yeah, I think we're still going to struggle in a hot area with that number. So, let's have a quick look at what we've got in order to level up our otter. We've got some bullets that I've made. I've made a lot of bullets. We can start turning them into shotgun shells. We're going to need a bit more metal to do that, though. It's a good thing we have such a high carry weight, because this new armor is probably much heavier than the armor we were just wearing. So that's something good, but that's a big increase in our defense, which does make me really quite happy. I think we need to go and get some more charcoal from our Rex farm so that we can get a bit more gunpowder made. Speaking of our Rex farm, like this has wood in it, so I'm going to actually just turn these on. But it's the torches mainly. Yeah, the torches have got a nice amount of charcoal in them. Hopefully I don't have to restock these torches for a while, but they're doing a really good job. They've done a really good job of just keeping the eggs from hatching, so we were getting very, very overrun with little baby REXES. But there we go, that's a nice whack of charcoal, so we can get that put into the chemistry bench. And the fact that we have an otter is great. If we go caving, we can get some more artifacts and whatnot. And I like artifacts. I know that people were saying I don't actually need to collect a ton of the artifacts, because what I can do on this map is get all the tribute items, go through the cave, collect the artifact at the end of the cave, and then, for example, the desert titan only needs the artifact from the desert cave. So you just collect it and spawn in the titan straight away. And that's cool, I get that. But at the same time, I like the artifacts. I think they're pretty. I like having artifact stands and stuff, so it's something we might, might collect a few of them and use them as some decoration. So how are we doing for shotgun shells? Quite well. And how are we doing for shotguns? So let's have a look at weapons. So we've gone through all our armour. Let's now have a look for weaponry. I see these things are just going to eat too much ammo, and I can't really be bothered using them. We have a blueprint for a shotgun here. And then we have an actual shotgun here. And is that all? That's all. So the shotgun we've got is actually better than the blueprint. Better damage, but a lot less durability. In fact, I would probably actually choose that. 3.5% less damage, but quite a bit more durability. Anyway, it will do for what we want, which is going pew-pew on some baby gigas, so that's absolutely fine. Probably baby REXES, actually, let's be honest. And thinking that we're going to do REXES, let's get them set up. Are you still... Have you got an inventory full of stuff? No, you've just got these. Okay. Let me put these away. We can drop... What can we drop? What can we drop? What can we drop? What do we not need from here? We don't need a bow. There we go. Yeah, I'm thinking REXES will be easier than gigas for doing it, because if I start hatching gigas, I'm going to have to sort through all their stats and stuff, and I can't really be bothered doing that. All we're doing is trying to get ourselves immune to the elements. So let's get a full stack of Rex eggs. That should do. And we don't need that many levels on the otter, I don't think. I mean, sure, it's going to help to have a bunch of levels on the otter, but I don't think we need, 50 levels on it. There we go. They should all start hatching. I'm going to grab the spears as well, because if I can do it with spears, it makes sense to not, use all the ammo. But we'll grab some ammo too, just in case. Right, let's wait for these guys to hatch, and then let's deal with them. Right then, let's get murdering. Should we... How much health do they actually have? I'm really curious about that. They have 900 when they're first born. Okay. Yeah, that feels like an ineffective way of doing it. I think we just stab. Come on, Otter. This is good for you. We killed 2 out of, 20. We should use, a fucking grenade or something to do this, shouldn't we? Or a flamethrower? Is a flamethrower area of effect? Anything that's got, an AoE attack would be really good at this. Or if we had enough resources, I suppose we'd just use the machine gun, the assault rifle. Alright, I'm gonna use the shotgun because I think it might actually be faster. I don't know how many levels this is gonna get our otter, but I'm hoping it gets him enough to maybe bring us up to 100 hot of the is it hyper hyperthermic defense, so we can actually withstand the desert area. At the moment, if we leave this place, we're gonna go... If we leave Sanctuary, we're gonna get cooked. Which isn't great. We're completely fine for the cold area, though. So, hopefully this will do. I could use the Therizino, but I'm 99.9% sure that that gives less XP to our shoulder pet. That shares like the XP equally between me and the dino and the shoulder pet or something. Whereas if I do it myself, it's the shoulder pets seem to level up a lot faster. Now, if I'm wrong about that, please let me know, because that will make me an idiot who's wasted a lot of time hitting REXES with a pointy stick. But I'm pretty sure it's right. I'm sure that I tested that a lot in Aberration, and it worked like that. Right, let's keep killing. Kill! Do you know what? I wonder if I can do... One second, I have a really funny idea. Will the otter do it for me? One second, if I... Behavior. Aggressive. Right, one second. Harvesting set. Can I disable item victim collection? Right, he's not attacking stuff. I'm trying to get the otter to do it. This is really interesting. Behavior. Attack my target. Here, attack that. There we go. Go, otter! That's how we level the otter up. How many hours of ARK have you guys played? And have you ever seen an otter kill a T-Rex? That's what I want you to know. Please, I'm begging you, in the comments, tell me your hours played and how many times you've seen an otter kill a T-Rex. That's what I want to know. That's my question to you all today. Can I level you up a little bit, actually? No, sod it. Here. Attack everything, otter. Go, Otter of Doom! Oh, this is brilliant! My otter killed a T-Rex! Come kill this one, otter. I need to get to my otter so I can give it some levels up. Alright, the otter can't move. It is still actually carrying stuff. Melee damage, it's got 40 levels. Let's stick them all into its damage. OP otter. Look at that, the otter's doing more damage than my spear. Oh, I'm having so much fun doing this. Otter, you need to kill them before they grow up, though, because then they'll wreck you. So this is the new way we level up shoulder pets. We get our otter to murder them. Right, come on, otter. I think he's still picking stuff up, which is a problem. I didn't want him to carry on picking stuff up, but we kill this one. We get in and grab this otter. Let's drop everything. 2 more levels, right? I think that's pretty much it. So let's grab the otter now. He's had 50 levels or so put onto him, so I think that'll do. Let's just finish these off, and then we're good to go. Wow, 50 levels into the otter though, and the otter himself did a really good job of killing REXES to level him up. If we can figure out how to change the settings so he isn't actually collecting anything, I think the otter would have leveled up a lot faster there. He's got another level up as well. 500 melee damage, right. Let me just drop all this. Holy crap. Actually, I probably should have done that. I probably should keep all of that. It's going to turn into spoiled meat, which is kind of handy actually. Let's just drop the metal and we'll keep all of this meat. Okay, otter. So now we have 147 hypothermic insulation. Now, but is that actually because we're near this? Actually, 1 second. If we go here, now we have like 400 of it. Let's get out of this building and let's see. I'm hot. I'm still hot apparently. 71, 60. Why? Why is it so low? That's lower than it was up there. There's a baby Rex. Now, we can't be having that, but I'm curious about why my insulation's doing so badly, even though the otters had a bunch of levels put into it. That's puzzling me a lot. Let's sit down and try and figure this out. Something might be going wrong here. Right, so 61. Okay, yeah, you've got all your stats into melee. Look at that, 45 levels into its melee. That's good, that's fine. Minus 87. Okay. 86. Huh. Do you know what? It's the flak. Not the flak, sorry. These things, they're not good at all. They're taking us down by 30. Which is a lot more than any of these. I'm wondering if we take a tiny bit less armor but put flak shoes on instead of riot shoes. I'm sure I have some flak shoes over here. Yeah, let's have a look. Sorry. Let's have a quick look. So this is minus 7. 91. There we go. That's actually a lot better. And, you know, and these are going to be a bit easier to repair and stuff, aren't they? Right, okay. I'm fine with that. I'm fine with that. That was a bit daft, but let's just test it out. I want to test him out quickly. I want to see if we can fly into what's usually quite a hot area out here without getting cooked. It's usually down by the salt flats that I usually struggle the most with heat. So let's go and have a look and test that out, see if we can survive. Unfortunately, we are actually still overheating when we go out into the wasteland, even with our otter. Now, I don't know how long it's going to take for us to get to the point where we can fight the bosses, even the first boss, and get ourselves a tech replicator. That will make a huge difference. As soon as we get a tech replicator, we will be able to deal with the heat. You know, tech armor will do a fantastic job. Until then, it might honestly be worth me going and trying to find a better otter so I have higher stats, because I would really like to keep this armor on. I would really like to, you know, stay as protected as possible when roaming around, because we've been knocked off by a few different stuff, and, you know, it happens sometimes. So I think I'm going to go otter hunting and then do some giga farming and just generally try and prepare ourselves. I think it's going to be a good while before we're ready to fight bosses, unfortunately. But that is all we have time for today. It has been a little bit of a longer episode than usual, so I apologise for that. But thank you very much for joining me. I hope to see you next time, and goodbye. Thank you very much for watching, and a big thank you to our patrons and YouTube members. Over on Patreon we have Turtle in 480p and Warren Woolley, and for our YouTube members for the Apprentice Kibble rank we have Shay, Jason, Ender, Elias, Amanda, Jojo, Andrew and Reddy, and then for our Mastercraft Kibble rank we have King Cholo. So thank you very much to all of you.